Step one in a statistic class. First, you need to introduce a name, major, age, height by reply to the discussion. So you should reply this as soon as possible. For example, someone have what's the name here? Right? Major, age, height, yeah. So keep in mind that the height must be in inches. Okay. After that, you will come back from part one and randomly choose 10 people and look at their answer, then report data to the table below. So you can copy this one, copy all this, right click, copy it, and then reply. Paste it here. Right. You may have to adjust a little bit for this column because sometimes it look a little bit weird. Okay. So after that, you put down some number, someone that you have seen randomly. You don't have to choose this one. You can choose the other one, such as like mana over here, right? And put out and in here. The major was nothings. And age was 18. That's see, where's that? And she 36 inches. So put out everything into jars. After that, to finish everyone, you will go ahead and classify each of the variables considered in the table above, such as what is the majors gonna be, right? Is that the categorical or is that numerical, right? So major, I would use categorical, for example, like that. And then what about age? What about height? Right? So you do that, right? The next one, let's use the 8 data from 10 students that we have from our table or from our report. You can just put out onto it. So for example, I have someone at 20, someone with 25, someone with 30, someone with 21, someone with 32, someone with 17, another 17, 20, 19, and so on. Keep in mind that you have to randomly choose that, right? So after that, you're gonna have to use this value over here, right? So I would like to copy this value. Okay. Okay. After that, you will have to use by TI or Google spreadsheet to handle this. Okay. So let's get into Google spreadsheet first. And I'm gonna tell you, I'll show you the TI later. Okay. So if you have an account with Google, like Gmail, something like that, you should have the Google spreadsheet here. Get into it. After that, you can get you can use like a blank one here. Use the blank one. Okay. Then you can paste all the value. Maybe move this down a little bit. Mm, move this down. Okay. And I'm gonna name this at H. So the question say I want to draw a histogram. I'm gonna have a histogram for this one. You have to share all this, and then you will have to click on insert. You will see down here have like a chart thing here. Click on that. Okay, it could appear right away the histogram or something else that you that default it show for you, but you have to use it not appear as this one. Sometimes it could be appear like like the column chart here, something like that, or maybe like this one it is not the correct one. Okay, we are looking at a histogram, so you may have to go down to the bottom here, and you see the histogram chart here, right? That is the one that we are looking for. So this is a histogram that have been split to be one, two, three, four, five bins, like five bar, right? So each bar in here, like for example, the first one include from the 15 to 19, but not include 19. So from 15 to 18, actually, 19 will be into the next bar here. Okay. So if you want to check that, it's mean like all the people in the age between 15 to 18 will be in here, and I know that this was three people, right? So you can see, you can count in here. We have like three people from 15 to 18, like 17 here, 17 here, and 18 here. Okay, so so that is a reason why we have this with the frequency at 3. Okay, um, you can change the color. Can let's see. You can change the color of the bar you like. Okay, it doesn't have to be blue. As you can see that um, I think we have to change this. Um, we have to change the vertical axis to be frequency better. So let's label vertical axis here. Okay, so go down. Mm, okay, so there's label. Um, Interesting. we have to click on the name over here and change it. Frequency. Okay. All right, so that is for the frequency. I would like to change this also to be H, but let's move it down here. Okay. I'm gonna move that over there. Okay, so let's say you want to change the bin width of each bar here. Okay, you can go ahead and go to the histogram. You see the bucket size. Right now it is 4 because it's come from 15 plus 4 gonna be about 19, right? So 19 is next value in the next bar. So you change to be like just 3, okay? Say 3, enter, right? And now it's gonna be more detailed for you over that. You can also mix the outlier percentile if you want, but I usually leave it as 0%. Yeah, that's okay. Just leave it as. Okay, so that will be the one we need. For the horizontal axis, let's see. It is a number here. But I want to name this over here, but that's okay to leave like that. You can change the titles to be smaller. Okay, so look like we can't do it on here actually. Let's see. Okay, so that's okay to leave it with that size. You can just click on the 3 dot here and download it at the PNG here. That's okay. So after you download, you will go ahead and copy it. Right click. Copy it and go back to the go back to the work here, and you just gonna paste your work. In here, I say I want it to be 3 to 4 classes. So you know, it could be more than if you like. Okay, I make actually like totally how many classes in here I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 class totally. Okay, I make 6 class. But if you like to make just 3 and 4, you have to change the width of the histogram, the width of histogram here. Maybe with say 5, size 5, and you will see just have 4 bin. Okay, So so depend on you, but don't make it too small. Okay, at least about 4 or 3. Okay, I make 6 is more detail. That's good though. So I live like that. Um, as at using the Excel. Okay, I will move to let me take back my word. I'm using the Google spread, right? Let me move to number 5, and I want to find the mean Q1, Q2, Q3, and max over here. So I will come back to the let's say or Excel or Google spread to find mean Q1, Q2, and Q3 max. Find them summary. Okay, so I will go ahead and show you. Um, I will I will make move this one up here. See that, right? And I'm gonna say this is a mean. This is max. This is no, let's say Q1, Q2. Wait, actually is a median. Q3 and max. Find number summary these find number here. So if you want to find the minimum of this set, you can see it's supposed to be 17, but let's say if it's long one, you should use the function. So let's say equal to 17, equal to max, I mean. Put a mean, and then it's appear the function mean here, right? So click on that, and now it have another have a parenthesis here, and it wants you to shade all the value of the data set that you are working on. So shade all this. So actually it's mean it's going to appear to you as A2 colon A11, which mean you are using the data from column A2 down to column A11. So I'm gonna say that I'm gonna close that and enter. Okay. Don't autofill because that is not the value we want. Okay, so that's gonna be number 17. Q1 is a quartile of like first quartiles. In Excel, there is so many issues with this function, and I hope that in Google spreadsheet is better. So I will compare this with a TI 83 latest, but let's just using the function here because I by using Google spreadsheet because I want to save some money for you guys who not having calculators. Okay, so quartile. So put quartile using this function here. Okay, so you have to shade all the value that you are using. All the value data have been shaded. Okay, haven't done yet? You have to press the comma and put down number 1, stand for quartile 1, and then close that, and then enter. Number 18.25 will be the first quartiles. Okay, so let's move to the next one, which is median. So you can just go ahead and put down equal to median. And then share all this. And that's gonna be 20. Okay. The next one you can do using the quartiles function again and shade all this value. And you have to press comma and number 3 because stand for quartile number 3. And that's 34. The last one equal to max. So you will have the it suggests you right away using data from A2 to A11. You can use that. Click on that. Here we go. So these are 5 numbers that we have. Okay, according to um according to the data set we are having from the H. Now we're gonna try now if you're gonna just copy this one, you go back to 5 here, put down the value that you have, okay, and then we're gonna need to grab the box plot for this one. Okay, box plot for this one. So we'll have to okay, and now I'm gonna show you how to make the box plot. In order to make box plots on the spreadsheet, you need to make 5 columns. So basically, you have to make 5 columns with these 5 numbers here. So I will go ahead and cut that one and paste it down here as transpose to make it at row. I mean at one row, transpose from 5 rows here. And I will make this guy to be in here, but maybe I had to move it by value first. By value first, value only, and then I copy this one. This is transpose. Okay, if you don't do this, it's maybe become some number that not gonna be it's not gonna be appear with this value. For example, if I do same over here and then paste is as transpose, it will be look like this. So because you're moving the value, so you have to change. So if you want to keep that, you have to change what's the minimum of all this. A2 to A11 to do that. And this guy also have to do that. Right? A2 to A11. You keep the one that's okay. And the last one. So I would I would suggest to do this at first instead of doing as viral like before I do. You can just delete my work out there in case you make it nice. You can highlight this guy. Make sure we have that there. Okay. So after you have these five this five column here, you are allowed to use the to highlight the number only. You don't have to highlight the value there. And then go to the insert and go to the chart. You it appears something like this, but we will have to change that to be the candlestick here. It's the same. It is box plots though. Um. Oh, so they want they have a text in it first. Okay, so I will have to delete the chart. Okay. I will move this a little bit to the right. And I will make this as data. I will name it as data. Okay. Or maybe just say H data. Yeah, and then I will go ahead and maybe I name it a box plus. Excuse me. Okay, one more time. Now this will be okay. Okay, so chart. Okay, so now you can see our um, box plot like this. You can go ahead and play with it. Make sure that you're in candlestick chart if you haven't. Okay. Um, so it, it was there, this one, but now we are using this one. Okay. Um, we maybe have to change something to make it nicer. Let me see. Well, the spreadsheet not give us a good, a nice box plot as the other one. Um, I will just okay with this if you have no choice buying another stuff. So we can just go ahead and copy this, no, download this and copy it. I'm not sure if we can copy and paste it um, into my work here, hopefully. Okay, so let me put this somewhere here. Look like I can't. I will go ahead and download it. Then go to the download. Copy this guy. Okay. So after this, I will um I will have to stay what shape of the distribution is. You can look at the histogram here and see I would say it is a school to the right, right? Um because you can see that it's not a bell shape according to the histogram dot plots box plots. So if you look at box plots, okay, the issue of the Google spreadsheet is they not gonna make is this one horizontally, but if you look at this graph, I mean at this box plots and look like from bottom to the top at here, you see the line after the box in the uh, in the bowl box here is longer than the line below the box. So that will tell us it is a school to the right, right? School to the right. Um, to this is according to my okay. This not this could be different with yours. And I would say because of that school, so the measurement that I'm gonna use for this gonna be the median, right? Because if it's not symmetry, if it's symmetry, I'm gonna use mean. If it's school, I'm gonna use a median. So therefore, measurement I am going to use to measure center spread is for the spread. I will using so I have to say to use the method the center is median and for spread is QR, right? Interquartile range. So if it symmetry, then I will have to use standard deviation better. But in this case, because it's school, I'm going to use IQR. Okay, so that will be the way I use for Google Spread. I will use another video to show you by using um, TI editor later. Okay. After that, you can go ahead and click post reply here. Okay.